Hey YouTube, this is RobberNuts1 here, and I'm here to do a review for Jupiter Ascending. This movie is about, from what I can grasp, it's about a girl called Jupiter Ascending, is called Jupiter rather, and she's basically this Russian immigrant. She cleans toilets for a living, and she basically believes that she isn't anything special until one day a bounty hunter basically comes to save her from a group of aliens who are after her because she is the reincarnation of a very important queen, I guess. And basically she's part of a large industry which basically owns and harvests planets like our Earth. And basically they harvest these planets in order to have these bars of immortality gel things that basically grants them eternal youth. I went to go see this with a friend actually, and both me and my friend both sat in the cinema and we both thought, what the hell is going on? The story makes no sense. The plot line is an absolute wreck. The editing is an absolute wreck. Some of the acting in this movie is an absolute wreck. The whole movie, from beginning to end, fell apart. And the first part of the movie actually was really good, because it plays on that romantic love story trope, and if I like anything in this movie, it's the concept that the Wachowskis created. The Wachowskis have gone a long way from their days at creating The Matrix. The Matrix is actually one of my favourite films, and there is some elements of the Matrix films in here. Like the themes of reincarnation are in here. There are certain scenes that actually do sort of mirror the Matrix. But this is no Matrix film. This is no masterpiece. This film is basically from beginning to end really bad. But again, I really liked the concept. Because basically, the concept is this ancient Greek mythology meets like something out of Star Wars. It's got that interesting mixture between Greek mythology and sci-fi. The problem is, they had such a great concept, but somewhere in between the concept and the actual script, something got lost in translation. Because the scripting for this movie was awful. The lines of dialogue were awful. The editing in this movie was absolutely awful. Like you basically went from exposition to exposition. And the very few action scenes that was in here was all choppy. And basically, it was a really, really weird movie to actually sit there and watch. Because the way the film was edited, basically, they either deleted a lot of stuff out. They have deleted a lot of stuff out, or didn't think to add the important details in. Again, there is a lot of exposition in this movie, and most of the exposition does not make sense. And me and my friend were basically looking at each other, and we couldn't help but laugh, because the exposition in this movie was just awful. I was particularly, I will admit, I am very disappointed with this movie, because this movie could have been something very interesting, and it just all fell apart. Mila Kunis, I don't actually think did a very good job in the role. And her and Channing Tatum basically try and mirror this Twilight-esque type relationship. And even the love story, guys, didn't work. And there are numerous times where Channing Tatum actually point blankly says no to a relationship. And it's only at the end, when there is a forced relationship, that that you kind of go wait, but you already said no to this relationship. And then they threw it in a marriage subplot, and the whole thing went. Guys, don't go see this movie. It is not worth the money. Me and my friend went to go see it in 3D, and 3D just made it worse. This movie is definitely not worth watching on the big screen. I would argue it might be worth a rental, if that, and if not, guys, this movie is just not worth watching. And it's a shame, because again, the Greek mythology meets this space venturing was a really fascinating idea that barely got off the ground. I think it needed someone a lot more competent to write the script and make it better. But yeah, guys, don't go see this movie. I'm signing off. The next movie I should be going to see is either in March, or I might go see 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't quite determined whether I'm seeing 50 Shades of Grey. My local cinema is packed, so it might not be worth going to see it, but we'll just see. Anyway, I'm Robin1 here, and I shall see you all later for another movie review. Bye.